r/AskReddit, what are some ways you can make extra money on the side that isn't a scam or illegal? If you play an instrument well, you might be able to play for a nursing home. They typically schedule multiple musicians every week. Glamorous and a path to fame it is not. However, the residents enjoy it, and they usually only play 1 hour during lunch or dinner. Most make between $75 to $125. That's not bad for an hour of work. To add to this, if you're a good musician, then you could try busking on the streets. A good busker can make over £100 a day. Shoot, I should start doing that with my kazoo. Freelancer, major skill you have: painting, home design or improvement, photography, videography, fashion/style, gardening, pet care, etc. Sadly, nobody is interested in paying for sarcasm. Seriously, you need to be interested in whatever it is. For instance, if you like shopping, you can buy things at thrift stores and sell on eBay, but you need to know a lot about what you're selling and buying. I do this. I can buy something for $1 and flip it for 100. The thing is, I'll spend hours and hours digging through dirty thrift stores and even more time standing there researching a bunch of shit on my phone. It takes a lot of time to get a good eye for it. Also, returns suck. I ghostwrite for blogs. It pays anywhere from $10.50 to $50 per piece when purchased, depending on the length and needs of the customer. How would one go about getting these gigs? Verblio is the company. You have to apply and take a test. If you're a lady, there's a lot of authentic, safe, and anonymous sites where you can sell your used panties. If you're cool with that sort of thing, I guess. Unethical pro tip: get a close female friend to take the profile pictures and just wear and sell the panties yourself if you're a guy. Scrap metal. You can get anywhere from a few cents to a couple dollars a pound based on the type of stuff you try to sell. You have to find a good reputable place too, otherwise you get ripped off, but generally if you look around you could find somewhere. My dad did this almost all my life from maybe time I was around 9 to 10 up until he passed away a couple years ago. Having gone with him for some of those, I can tell you firsthand you can come in there with junk and leave with a good couple hundred. Plus taking it apart if need be can be a good way to eat up time. The good stuff last I was there were brass, aluminum, good for those cans of soda/beer, cat food cans, and so on. Even motors out of old washers, fridges, dryers did fairly well. It was some rewarding labor when you're out of high school with no job, like I was my first couple years, and while attending trade school. Not me but my friend. He bought fidget spinners in bulk back when they were really popular and sold them. Apparently made over $200. Because of the high demand. Sell plasma. New patrons usually get a bonus for their first few times too. I recently hit up a newly built one closer to my home. I'm getting $70 for my next 5 visits. $35-70 an hour twice a week is not bad. You can pro gamer move this by rotating places every 6 months to keep getting the bonuses. It's annoying because you have to keep doing a physical every 6 months, but you get the bonuses. Amazon Flex, Deliveroo, Fiverr, for a score, Freelancer, a bunch of work for hire gig and freelancer sites. The best and most reliable method is a proper second job. The gig sites and flex working economy will wear you down and frick you over, especially as a second job. Universities and colleges often advertise for participants for studies that they're doing. You can make easy money by spending an hour or so answering some questions. On a related note, you know when you get a receipt for purchase from a retailer, a gas station, grocery store, and it says complete this survey for a chance to win $X. Yeah, do those surveys. I've won $1,000 in grocery store gift cards and $100 of free gas. Substitute crossing guard. Gotta keep the tiny humans safe. I repair iPhone screens, batteries etc. and work on people's computers. I can make between $40 to $120 per hour on some jobs doing fairly easy jobs that older people or people that are just too busy don't want to do. I'm 17, so that money goes towards my post-secondary savings, and when my paycheck at my part-time job is lower than expected, the side gig makes up for that. Be a model on Pornhub. I can pull in up to $400-500 a month. Babysitting. Selling stuff online, either your own, or have some e-commerce going. Offer your lawn mowing, or snow shoveling services to neighbors. Pet sitting / walking. Work at concerts or fairs for vendors. Get a blog going, and hope it'll have enough audience to have affiliated links. Start a YouTube channel. Stream on Twitch. That's all I thought at the top of my head, but the list goes on. There's always stuff to be found on r/beer money. It's not going to be tremendous extra cash or anything, though. There's always money in the banana stand. I made $1,200 from August to October using r/beer money sites in the evenings after my full-time job, so I'd say it's decent. I'll tell you for $5. I'll tell them for $4.50. Why is all the good information is hidden behind a paywall? I'll tell you for $4.25. There are transcription services where you get paid to transcribe audio files or videos. I think it averages out to about $15 an hour depending on which company you go through, but the files are usually only a few minutes long. Get people to support a Patreon or stream donations. I've never bothered, but there's people out there that have nothing of value to add to humanity and have supporters somehow. Create a small online business. My mom has recently begun to sell old books we don't read online through Amazon. Just simple side jobs like lawn work. Depending where you live you can shovel driveways in the winter too. Don't charge ridiculous amounts and people will pay for it to be done if they're feeling lazy. If you do a good job you get tons of return customers. I can take a part-time job in a restaurant. I have 22 years experience before quitting to become a truck driver. Right now, I'm between jobs, so I clean my boyfriend's mom's house thoroughly a few times a week. Enough to pay for the cleaning stuff I use, and some extra cash. I actually love the rewarding feeling of cleaning. I'm thinking of actually doing this for extra cash for other people during busy times like holidays. Sell your hobbies. Computers. Fix em. Drawing. Commission. Love pets. Walk em. Monetize what you love to do. Mowing lawns and plowing snow is another way, if a bunch of old guys live in your neighborhood. Babysitting too, but only if you're a girl, apparently. Cause I guess guys can never be good with kids. YouTube lol. As long as you have interesting and popular videos with non-copyrighted content, as soon as you hit 1k subscribers and 4k watch hours you can get monetized for all your videos. Buying popular items and reselling them locally with the price increased. I got a paint bucket of stripped copper wire that I collect, which I can usually fill up in a few months if I'm not looking too hard. If you live in a snowy area, advertise shoveling driveways. People rarely judge, and it's easy money if you get some people who consistently need it. Many flowers and ornamental grasses are easily grown from seed, even in a small backyard. You can sell potted seedlings to your neighbors, or contact local florists and offer cut or dried flowers for their bouquets. Just make sure to do your research. In some places, this requires special permits and inspections. A lot of plant cultivars are also protected as patents, and you can get in legal trouble for selling seeds that belong to someone else. If you have a month you can get really good at the Roblox scripting language Lua. Some of the best games are in the 7 digits with profits and decent games usually can get into the high 4 digits. Driving for Uber or Lyft, or delivering for Postmates, Uber Eats, Grubhub or DoorDash, or odd jobs through TaskRabbit. Look in the couch. You'll be amazed as to what you could find. Edit. Typo. Edit. Typo. Imagine a YouTube channel about your job and getting monetized. Learn to design websites through WordPress and Element are easy to learn, and skills transfer to most other site builders. Then find local businesses or people that you interact with and offer to build them sites for cheap. Note that an initial site build for a moderately professional looking job could cost between $500 to $1,000 if they go to a professional. People literally pay you to do their grocery shopping. Night crawling is immoral, but if you do it properly, not technically illegal. Trading stocks and learning on penny stocks. Speaking as a financial professional who doesn't work in an advisory capacity, this is terrible freaking advice. Being homeless. A second job. Okay, can I just say wow, I love how much thought and effort went into this comment. If OP doesn't use this advice he's an idiot.